Hi, I'm Taryn. I'm an occupational therapist specializing in child development. In our previous video, we spoke about equipment and whether it was helpful or harmful for your baby. And the conclusion was that babies who are spending a long time every day in a piece of equipment are generally delayed in meeting their milestones. In this video, we're going to be looking at one piece of equipment in particular, and that is the Bumbo. Now, the Bumbo is becoming increasingly popular, and just about every mom that I know has either considered buying a Bumbo or actually has a Bumbo. So for those of you who don't know, this is a Bumbo. It's very light, very portable, very convenient, easy to clean, and it's essentially a bucket seat for your babies. They're sitting here and their legs come out here, and it's really quite supportive. Now, the manufacturers of Bumbo say that you could put your baby in the Bumbo from when they have good head control. So generally at about 3 months. Now, in scouring the web and looking at various forums and blogs, one of the things that I've seen come up repeatedly is moms saying that Bumbos help to teach their babies to sit. Now, I was a little bit concerned when I saw that, and I want to explain why. In order for your baby to sit, they need to have a good balance between their trunk muscles, so their tummy muscles, and their back muscles. So when they are on their backs and they're lying with their feet in the air and they're playing with their feet and they're kicking their toys, that's really exercising their tummy muscles. So it's like doing a tummy crunch. When they're strengthening their back muscles, that's when they're enjoying tummy time. And all the little muscles of the back are getting strengthened, and that's to help them pull up against gravity. So when your baby is sitting, if they didn't have good tummy muscle strength, what will happen is that they'll constantly fall over because their back muscles are pulling them backwards. If they don't have proper back muscle strength, then they're just going to flop over and have a really rounded back. So you need to have a good balance between those two muscle groups. The other thing is that your baby needs to have good balance in order to sit. And so when your baby is learning how to sit, they are going to fall over often because they need to learn what their boundaries are. So as they move out of the center of gravity, so their body is saying, I can go this far or no further. And if their body doesn't tell them that, then they will fall. But that's okay, because next time round, they will learn and they'll be able to sit independently. So now let's go back to the Bumbo. Because the Bumbo is so supportive, you can see that it's got really nice back supports. It's supporting the trunk over here in the front. Your baby has limited room to move. So they're not experiencing the forward and back motion that they need to. And so they're not strengthening those tummy and those back muscles. The best way to strengthen those muscles is for them to be on the floor, either on their back or on their tummies, experiencing different positions in play. And that is what's going to get your baby to sit. The other thing is that because it's so supportive, it's got limited opportunity for your baby to move forward and back and to move out of their center of gravity. So they're not going to develop their balance skills as much as they could if they were on the floor. So I just really wanted to clear that up. I really feel that the Bumbo is not going to teach your baby how to sit. That is a fallacy. But I'm not saying that the Bumbo is bad. I'm really not saying that. The Bumbo is very convenient, it's easy to use, and it's great for certain circumstances, especially things like feeding. If you are going to wean your baby at 17 weeks or anything under 6 months, when your baby is not sitting independently, the Bumbo is great. It's really supportive. It's going to keep them secure. It's going to provide a good position for feeding. It's great. I take my Bumbo when we're going on holiday, possibly to somewhere that's self-catering or somewhere that doesn't have a high chair. If I take my Bumbo, I know that Gracie has a place to sit. The other thing is that I use my Bumbo if I need to be hands-free. So if I'm having a quick shower or if I'm going to be cooking, then at least I know that Gracie is safe and secure and she's not going to go anywhere. I do just want to point out that there have been some safety warnings with regard to the Bumbo. What was happening is that moms were placing the Bumbos on counters or on high surfaces, and babies were actually falling out of the Bumbos. And so they have issued that safety warning, and initially the Bumbo was actually withdrawn. So the warnings are now all over the Bumbo. The next question is, how long should your baby be sitting in a Bumbo? And that for me really depends on the age of your baby. I would say that if your baby is seated in a Bumbo and after a minute or so they slump to the side or they slump forward, your baby needs a break. If you see your baby slumping, please take them out of the Bumbo and put them on the floor so you can give them that break. For me, I only started using the Bumbo with Gracie probably at about 6 months when she was close to sitting independently. When I put her in the Bumbo at about 5 months, I noticed that she was slumping forward really quickly. And so I just felt that she didn't have the stamina to be in a Bumbo for particularly long. Obviously, if you're using the Bumbo for feeding, then put your baby in the Bumbo until they have had that food or whatever. So that would be probably, I'd say, a maximum of 10 to 15 minutes. And let's say 3 times a day would be fine. So just to summarize, in terms of what you need to know about the Bumbo, number 1 is that it doesn't help your baby to sit or learn how to sit. They will learn that independently by playing on the floor. Number 2 is that the Bumbo is not all bad. It's great. It's great for convenience. It's great for feeding. It's portable. It's lightweight. It's very supportive, and it can keep your baby safe, provided that it's on a low surface like the floor. So I hope that you've found this video helpful. I'd really like to hear your feedback about the Bumbo, whether your baby loved it or hated it, and really kind of what you're using the Bumbo for. Also, maybe what we should do is let's talk about all the different places that you've taken your Bumbo to. I don't think I've done anything particularly exciting. I think the most exciting I've done is taken it to a friend's for the weekend when we've been away. But I have seen Bumbos in parks for picnics with babies and Bumbos. So if you have any interesting places that you've taken your Bumbo, please just leave us a comment. Also, if there's any other piece of equipment that you'd like us to have a look at, like the jumperoo or the baby bouncer, maybe an activity center or a walker, then please just let me know in the comments as well. Thanks, and thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.